And the very next month, I made $66,000.
$66,000.
Yeah.
After you joined Live Academy.
Yes.
You went from making $3,000 to $66,000 the next month.
The very next month.
From TikTok Shop. That's nuts.
Daily, anywhere between $1,000 to $3,000
per day.
Per day.
From going live.
Yes.
Welcome back to the #1 social commerce podcast on the internet. Today we are joined by, my opinion, the hardest working woman on TikTok Shop, Heidi. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We're in Las Vegas right now. We are at the Social Army Live Academy, where Heidi is actually one of the top live instructors. And I feel like you're one of the top live creators in the world.
Actually, I am. I'm one of the top 300, I think.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane. Cool. I want to break it down. How did you start? But you are known for the power board.
Yes. The vibration plate.
The vibration plate. I saw you on my feed before we met, and I would go on like my feed every night. You were popping up. It was insane. Just super viral. You were everywhere. But I wanted to ask you, did you ever see the clip of like, I don't know if it was Family Guy or The Simpsons. Did you see that clip?
No, but I've been told.
They popped up a TikTok Shop girl standing on the board. And I'm wondering if that was inspired by you.
I think it might have. A lot of people came into my live saying, hey, I think, you're going around.
That is nuts. That is nuts. So tell us the story. You were in the military.
Yes, I was. For 5 years, actually. I was in the Navy. 5 years, I was stationed in San Diego.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I definitely don't want to get in a fight with you.
Yeah.
So you're doing the military route. Was that kind of where you thought you were going to be?
I did. I always wanted to join the military. Like, that's how me and my husband became friends in high school, because we were both going to join the military.
Y'all were like the ROTC.
Yeah, we were like, this is going to be fun. We'll be pen pals. So he was a senior. I was a freshman. He left to the Marine Corps. I had to wait till I graduated, and then I joined the Navy. And yeah, I thought that was going to be my career. I wanted to leave where I was living at the time.
Right.
I was like, I want to get away from everyone. I want to start a brand new life. No one in my family has ever joined the military. I was like, I want to be the first one. Like, this will be a lot of fun. Right. So yeah, once I graduated high school, I joined.
And where are you from originally?
I'm from Philly.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Philadelphia originally. And growing up there, I assume nobody was like doing internet stuff at all.
No. And they still don't. Like, they see me and they're like,
they have no idea what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's insane. So you going on the military route. When do you start TikTok?
The pandemic. Yeah.
Okay. So were you still in the military at the time?
Yes, I was. But I just had my daughter. And since it was COVID, they were like, if you're pregnant, you can't be going to work or whatever. So I stayed home, which I'm not complaining. The pandemic was the best time of my life personally. I got to stay home with my daughter when she was born.
Wait, you started TikTok in 2020.
Yeah,
okay, I was like, Shop wasn't around back then.
Yeah, no, that's when I found out like what TikTok was. My sisters came from Philly to California.
Okay.
And they were like, yeah, let's do this dance. And I'm like, I'm too old. I'm too old to be dancing.
How old are you right now?
I'm 27.
And you were like 24 and you felt like you were too old?
To be on TikTok.
But you're from Philly though, so nobody does it.
Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm not going to get on this app and dance with you guys. Little do you know, you see me doing that one dance, it's like, dun, dun. Yeah. So.
That's crazy. So you start TikTok during the pandemic. Are you like going viral? Are you getting followers? What kind of content are you doing?
No, I didn't do anything. I ended up deleting the app. I was like, all right, this isn't for me. As I mentioned, I don't want to dance on this app. Deleted the app, and then come 2024.
You're still in the military?
No, I got out in 2022.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just stayed home with the kids after that. I had 2 kids, got out the military, and then 2024 is when I started.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you're in 2024, you re-download TikTok?
Yes.
For TikTok or for Shop?
For TikTok, I was at work and I was telling my friends, I was like, I just feel like I always wanted to do social media. I've tried YouTube. I've tried,
Did you?
To monetize. Yeah, it was like, the little get ready with me, the makeup and all that. So I was at work one day. It was my lunch break and I was talking to my friends and I was like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm missing something in my life. Like, I always wanted to do social media and here I am.
Right.
At work with you guys. Like, I love you guys, but this isn't what I want to be doing, And they were like, well, why don't you just try again? They were like, if this is something that's like inside of you, like, just go for it. And I was like,
you were giving up already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had given up. I was like, it's just not for me.
Yeah.
So once they told me, they were like, just give it a shot. I downloaded TikTok and it just I'm glad I did. I'm so
So
glad
you
I did.
downloaded it, but you started doing Shop, or you started doing TikTok?
No, I just started doing TikTok. I was, day in the life as a mom.
Okay.
And
Started
that was
going viral?
No, not even. Nothing. It was dead for me. It was dead
Right.
for me. And then I started seeing, shoppable content showing up on my feed, and I was like, why are people selling stuff? Like, that's new.
Right.
And then I saw someone promoting, Social Army Live Academy, and I was like, oh, people are making money on this app.
So you found out about Social Army before you got into Shop?
Yes.
Wow.
I did. So I was pretty, I'm
Do you remember
fortunate.
whose video it was that you saw?
It was Kaylee.
Kaylee?
Yeah.
That's insane to me because it's literally like a freaking web. Like Bryce got Kaylee and then Kaylee got you. That's insane.
Yeah, I saw her video and she explained how much she made, and I was like, there's no way.
Right.
And then I went down the rabbit hole of TikTok Shop, and I'm seeing how much money these people are making. I'm like, this is insane. Like, I didn't believe it, just like everyone else.
Yeah.
And then once I saw that they were selling a course, I was like, I don't know. Like, is this
I don't
an
wanna pay for it,
MLM?
right.
Yeah, I was like, they're going to scam me or something. So me and my friends, we were like, let's just, give it a try. Worst case scenario, we lose a little bit of money and we move on.
Right.
Best money I ever spent.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What happened from there?
I joined Social Army, and then once I started doing live streaming, I went from my first month. I'm super blessed and grateful. I made $3,000 on the app. My first month, I was like, oh my god.
From live streaming?
No, that was just my videos. My first month ever.
What products were you doing?
Just everything. I had like the.
You just order free samples
yeah,
like crazy?
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, free stuff.
Okay.
So I did like the waffle maker. I did a candle warmer, like just random stuff.
Right,
I had
that you wanted.
I had no strategy, no nothing, and it went well. $3,000 my first
That's
month.
crazy.
I was like, that's amazing.
TikTok was a lot easier back then.
Yeah.
To sell.
Yeah, and then I joined Live Academy, and the very next month I made $66,000.
$66,000.
Yeah.
After you joined Live Academy.
Yes, the very next month.
What did they possibly tell you in that app? In that group.
They just showed me how to do it. They're like, this is what you have to do. This is how long you have to stay on. Here are like our suggestions, lighting, all of that.
One thing that I noticed about you versus everybody else is you really have that work ethic in you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like did you really grind it out to make that 66, or was you just like barely doing it?
I feel like, it didn't happen overnight. At first, my room was not as big as it was. I had maybe 30, 40 people, and I was like, you know what? This isn't working for me. But I just kept going. I remembered my why. Like, why am I doing this? And I just kept grinding it out, and then eventually the rooms grew, my pockets grew.
Yeah.
It was
What product were you doing at the time to make 66,000?
the vibration plate.
You just found the vibration plate.
And I'm still doing it a year later.
Insane. That's insane. Were they teaching the vibration plate in Live Academy?
No, they were just, one of the other coaches suggested it. They were like, hey, I think you'd be good at this. And I was like, I don't know if I can put myself out there like that.
It's a lot. I mean, that product itself, not only does your body jiggle, so you get like a lot of like weirdos in there sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then that's probably the most like vulnerable product to do on Shop, I would say. And you're very vulnerable in your videos too.
Oh, yeah.
You just put yourself out there.
I do.
How did you finally decide to just go for it instead of like hiding or being shy?
I just remembered, like, once again, why I'm doing it.
Your kids.
Yeah, my kids. Mom needs to bring in the money, right? Not that we were, like, not well off, right? We weren't, like, super struggling. But I just want to give my kids something that I never had, right? This grand life. They never have to worry, like, oh, we can't go here because mom and dad don't have the money. Or we can't eat out today because, we don't have money to eat out. Like, stuff like that. Like, I'm really big on that. I want to give my kids something that one can only hope for and dream of, right? And that's what keeps me going every single day.
I love that. That's amazing. That's insane. So you make that 66,000. What are you thinking in your head?
Oh my God. So,
well, I feel like the 3,000 was crazy enough. So you went from making 3,000 to 66,000 the next month.
The very next month.
From TikTok Shop. That's nuts.
Yeah, insane. So I was still working my 9 to 5 that month, and I told my husband, I was like, I really think I need to go all in on this. He was like, I don't know. It's scary, right? We don't know what's going to happen to TikTok. He was like,
There's been rumors about it getting deleted for like 3 years already.
Yeah. So he was like, what happens next month if it goes away and now you have no money? Like, okay, you made the 66, but what happens when that money runs out?
That's
you don't have
crazy that he was telling you that.
Yeah.
Making 66,000. That you would be, I feel like you would pull that in a year before or less.
Yeah, it would take more than a year.
Like, I would say, who cares if it gets deleted? Like, let me get another weekend.
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
he was like, if you can have like a little safety net of what you would make at your regular job. So the goal was $20,000. He was like, if you could put $20,000 in savings, then you can quit your job. So I was like, challenge accepted.
How long would it take you to make $20,000 at your job?
6 months.
That's crazy.
6 months.
So you made 1.5 years worth of your salary in 1 month on TikTok Shop.
Yes, I made the $20,000 in 1 week, and I quit my job.
So, like, what was going on? What is your family thinking? What is your
My husband, he was against it at first. He was like, once again, as we all thought, it was a dancing app. We all thought it was going to get banned. He's like, there's no way that this money is real.
Now, like, how is the shop, like, affected your opportunities with your kids?
It doesn't, right?
No, to be blessed, like, the stuff that you guys didn't have before.
Oh, that question will make me cry.
Go ahead and cry.
No, I don't want to cry. Just, like, zoom in on the tear.
We need a hook.
No, it does make me very emotional when I think about like how this has changed my kid's life. We just bought a house.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We bought a house and it's so crazy. I was crying earlier about this. I saw a TikTok shop video, not a shop video, but I saw a TikTok video of a mom crying. And she was like, after all these years, I was finally able to buy my kids the house and the yard that they wanted, but they're too old to play in the yard now. And it hurt me so bad. I don't know. So we bought our house. I was like, my kids need a yard. They need a place to, grow up in. And it's changed my life, honestly. So I'm not going to cry for you. I'm not going to cry for you.
I'm staying quiet.
You're just like, please. Yeah, no, that video really affected me. I was like, wow, like, I don't want to be that person, And granted, that mom, she worked so hard to get that house for her kids, but now they're older. And I was like, I have the means to do so right now. Let's get these kids. Yeah.
Right. I love that. That's amazing. That's insane. So you're doing TikTok Shop. You joined Social Army. How do you do your lives? Like, let the people know, because I don't think I know, but how to explain to them what you do. What does the day-to-day look like for yourself?
So I'm mom during the day, and I'm a live host at night.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're just up all night doing it.
Yeah, no, I'm mom all day. I don't want to, take away time from my kids. We are going to be homeschooling this year as well. So I'm with them all day. And then once their bedtime comes around, mom's on live.
That's insane. And how long do you stay on live for?
It depends how much money I want to make. But
that's crazy.
Anywhere between 2 to 5 hours. Sometimes I do 6 hours.
5 to 6 hours after your kids go to bed?
Yeah.
Are you taking coffee?
Yes, I drink coffee. I do drink coffee.
Yeah.
And I wake up at 6 a.m. with my son. So.
Oh my goodness! But you know what's crazy about you is I feel like I'll go on your live and you were just so locked in. I'll try to mess you up, joke around in the comments, and you just ignore me every time.
Yeah. I will. It goes in one ear out the other. I'm telling you, I'm working.
Yeah, you're kind of like a beast. You're really a beast on TikTok Shop. It's
Thanks.
insane. I don't think there's anybody like you doing the app right now. It's crazy.
Thanks.
You're a top Social Army instructor. Talk about what you do on Live Academy. Are you gonna cry?
No, I'm good. I'm not going to.
Talk about what you do on Live Academy and how you've been able to help out other creators who want to do this.
Okay, so yeah, I became a Live Academy instructor. I wanted to help others, right? I'm a mom. Most people on TikTok Shop are moms.
Right.
I was like, how can I help them? And I'm really big on giving back. Like, the universe gives you what you give it. So yeah, I just reached out to, the other coaches. I'm like, hey, when a position opens up, I want to be the first one up. I want to be able to help others reach the level of success that I've had. So I'm an instructor now.
And then how do you help them? When they come to you, how do they normally come, and how do you guide them?
Yeah, so I do live streamings too, where I promote Live Academy, and I'm like, yeah, come in here. And people see my success and they're like, okay, well, if she's having that, then it must be legit, right? Which it is. So they come in there. We have training calls. We have weekly meetings. We have a ton of training videos that you go over as well. So like as soon as you join, you have all the modules ready for you. So yeah, it's literally for anyone beginning or like if you're a pro. Yeah.
And then how many times like a week do you go on there, or like how often are you like teaching and stuff?
In
Or
Live
they have
Academy?
other instructors as well?
Yeah, there's other instructors, but I'm in there every single day. I'm always in the Discord. We make
Really?
sure, yeah, we make sure that every single question gets answered. And I feel like that's what sets us apart from other communities. Is like if you put a question in there today, you are going to get answered.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane. Brands have talked to me about you. Everybody loves you, Heidi. Like
you.
they literally are like, this girl is the most clouded girl on TikTok. I go on her lives and everybody shows love and support. Brands have offered to fly you and your family out, fully paid for, just because they want you at events.
Yes.
It's nuts. It's insane. But going back into really that work ethic, like, I know you keep saying your kids, but what other factors do you feel like keep you going? Like, what sets you up for success? What do you do in your daily life that really helps you keep like that grind mindset that you have?
I've just been working since I was 13. If it's just all I know is work, work, work. And now I'm blessed to be able to do it from home. So I don't want to stop. I don't want to get comfortable just doing nothing. And then, yeah, my kids could live an average life, a good, decent life. But I'm like, why stop there? You know, like I want to build generational wealth. I want to be able to give my kids this house that they could pass on to their kids and so on and so forth. I just never want my family, my future family, my grandkids, I don't want them to struggle ever. And it all starts now, right? I wasn't handed down anything. I wasn't, raised in generational wealth. We didn't have money. So I just want to break this cycle. I just want to break the cycle. That's it.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right, let's get straight into the questions. Guys, if you want to join Live Academy and you want Heidi as an instructor, we linked it in the description for you guys to join. Like I said, she's going to help you guys get from point A to point Z. What do you do on TikTok Shop and how do you make money?
I'm a live host. That is where 95% of my money comes from.
How much typically do you make on average from TikTok Shop?
Are we talking daily, monthly?
Whatever you want to say.
Daily, anywhere between $1,000 to $3,000
Per day.
Per day.
From going live.
Yes.
Every day.
Every single time I go live. That is my goal.
That is insane.
So in a month, right now, I'm averaging $30,000 every single month.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Wow. What is your number one tip for somebody who wants to get into the TikTok Shop program?
My number one tip would be to remember why you want to join TikTok Shop. What is your reason? Is it for bills? Is it your family? Is it to pay off debt? Remember that and just keep it in there. Keep it in your head. That way you're always motivated. And then clearly, get your account into TikTok Shop first.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that. What is the biggest mistake that you first made when you got onto TikTok Shop?
Thinking that people cared who I was, right?
You thought you were going to be an influencer.
I thought I was going to be an influencer. I'm like, welcome to, day one of doing that. Nobody cares.
Right.
Nobody cares who I am. Nobody knows who I am, right? That was my biggest mistake. So my videos would get stuck at like 100, 200 views because it's like scroll. We don't know her.
You got to put the product first.
Yeah, so that was probably my biggest mistake.
I love that. Nobody talks about that, but honestly, it's true. If your account got banned today, what would you do on your new account to start it off strong?
Start over.
Just go live?
Go live. As soon as my account gets banned, I'm starting over. Day one. Grow an account, and yeah.
What do you wish you knew before posting that first affiliate video?
I wish I knew that the first 3 seconds mattered.
The hook.
Yes, the hook, as well as that millennial pause before starting your video. Because if you're just like, hey guys, if people are going to scroll, they're going to be like, scroll.
Right, you got to edit it out and stuff. Right,
yeah.
That's amazing. What is one myth about TikTok Shop that is untrue?
Ooh. That it's not going to grow into something bigger. It's going to be huge. Bigger than what it already is.
What do you feel like the future of TikTok Shop is going to be?
Live streaming, for sure. Yeah.
What do you feel like the future of live streaming is going to be?
I feel like this is 2020's version of live streaming, right? As like the pandemic, everybody was dancing. In a few years, we're going to be millionaires doing live streaming, for sure.
I don't do live streaming though, so.
Well, you might want to start.
I do need to start.
You might want to start.
What style has consistently worked for you in your TikTok shop sales?
Well, it's all live streaming, so that's what drives in all my money. And I don't have a niche. When it comes to my videos, I post anything. I know a lot of people are like, hey, niche down. I'm like, I am the niche. I'm going to promote a tire compressor today and makeup tomorrow. So
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But you stand on this board.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever tried anything else when it comes to the live? Or you just do what works over
Yeah,
and over?
no, I've done, I did Vital Source just to try it, right? I was like, let me do it. Made a grind on Vital Source my first time too.
Shout out to Vital Source.
Yeah, so.
Wow. What allows you to choose the products that you choose? You feel like the community, or how do you choose products?
It was definitely the community, right? We very analytical. We look at what's working out there. If we see others doing well, getting a good push, we also look at how many have sold, how many's in stock,
right?
Things like that.
There's a lot of key factors that as a beginner you don't know. But Live Academy will help you get straight into the best products to promote to start making money ASAP. Yeah,
no, and there's certain links that'll push you out versus some that don't. So it'll be the same product, but one link will push you out into
like if they're running a special campaign, you guys get access to that to give to creators that they can't get anywhere else. That's amazing. What is the most expensive thing you bought from your TikTok shop earnings?
I am not one to spend money.
You just bought a house though.
Okay, but not in full, but yeah, I guess the house, but yeah, I don't really spend money. I'm not really big on that. I mean, I guess my mom, she always wanted a Louis Vuitton bag growing up. That was her dream.
Did you buy your mom a Louis Vuitton bag?
I did.
Oh my
For her birthday this year, and she cried.
Nuts.
Yeah.
That is insane. I love that story.
Yeah.
That's amazing. How did that make you feel?
I wanted to cry with her. Yeah, that's all
she got
wanted.
Right back on that board.
Yeah, I was like, I'll make the money tonight.
I don't understand your work ethic. Like, I really don't. I think it's absolutely insane, and I think more people need to learn from you, and I think they need to join Live Academy to learn from you, because you are literally like the woman of steel, and you just plow through anything that comes your way. It's nuts.
Thank you.
But congratulations on your success. What's the future of Heidi?
Heidi's going to stay live streaming. I'm going to continue coaching, helping others, and I don't know, I really feel like it's going to blow up, so.
100%. It's the future.
It is.
Well, thank you so much for coming on, guys. If you want to follow Heidi, link down below as well to Live Academy. And yeah, I feel like we got to do a part 2 at some point.
Absolutely.
So let's follow up and see where you're at in the future.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you.